We've now got our offer in the system, so we can now start thinking about progressing this offer forward. The first thing we would need to do on the offer record is on the action menu is to tell the system that we have confirmed it. Now, confirming it is not accepting the offer. The confirming it is putting it forward to the vendor, or telling the system that we have put it forward to the vendor. So we've added the offer into the system. We're going to do our statutory confirmation, and that will set the status on the offer to confirmed. And then on the action menu, right click, create a letter or an email, and send the vendor our offer receipt. Clicking into the offer receipt to vendor, it's an HTML template, so it will open up within the system, and I can press the email button down at the bottom. I'm going to send the email to our vendor, and change the email subject as well. Press the send button down at the bottom, press OK, and save and close. And we have put the offer forward to the vendor. It will be on the events tab that we've done that as well. So there's our letter marked as, the email that we've created, and then the letter as well. Now, if your vendor comes back to you and says that they are not accepting that offer, it's too low, 335 is too low on a 350 property. On the action menu under change status, you may be tempted to refuse the offer. Okay, if you refuse the offer and then add a new one in, that will duplicate the statistics. It will say that there have been 3 offers put onto a property when actually it's only one by the same applicant. So do not refuse the offer, and never at this point cancel the sale. It is not a sale yet, it is an offer. It has not been accepted. So never ever cancel the sale before accepting. Try not to refuse the offer either, and we're going to go to change offer amount instead. We're going to change the amount of the offer, resend the offer receipt, and keep all of the progress of this offer, all of the changes of this offer on one record. So we're going to put the new amount in there, and then the reasons for change. Managed to borrow last bit from family, still really keen on property. Pressing the save button, and that will change the offer amount, and it's kept it on the events tab. You can see on the details tab now that the offer amount has been changed, but we can see on the events tab what it was changed from. We will need to right click and create a letter again. We're going to use the same letter, just edit it as we're sending it. So selecting from the format column HTML and selecting our offer receipt. So I write to confirm that we have today received a revised offer. Okay. Email down at the bottom. Send to our vendor again. And press the send button. OK, save and close, and our updated offer of 342,500 has now been sent over to the vendor again. If they come back and say still not accepting it, and the applicant says I can't go up anymore, and the vendor says don't care, I'm still not accepting it, at that point, because we have not yet accepted, we would refuse the offer. If, however, the vendor says not accepting that one and the applicant goes up a little bit more, again you would change the offer amount. Or hopefully the vendor will accept the revised offer, so we can accept this offer. We're going to mark the property as sold subject to contract. We're not going to show on the website, but we are going to show on portals, and we're not going to match this property, and we are going to mark the applicant as inactive. We can do that later on. Pressing the Save button there in the training account will then ask if you want to change the property board. So selecting the board status and putting in the notes. Selecting the contractor from the right hand side by clicking the plus icon and searching for your board contractor. Sending him an email by clicking the Send Email Now button and the Save button. Changing the title and then Create down at the bottom. So that offer status is now accepted with the amount of 342,500.